Well, welcome to Joy News Interactive Prime. You know how to join us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We are Joy News on TV. Now, at least 15 MPs have been found to repeatedly abandon parliamentary duties after coming to check their names on the attendance list. First Deputy Speaker of Parliament Joseph Osei Owusu made the revelation on the floor of the House after the matter was raised by the NDC MP for Ningo Prampram, Samuel Nathi George. Now, this is not the first time we have heard about absenteeism in Parliament, but we're taking some of your comments on that. We'll start with this one. From Ehu Amankwa says, Sam George is a great guy in the House. I like the vigor at which he does his presentation in Parliament. I pray he gets second term. Mustafa Janisa says, for me, Sam Nathi George, Honourable, is the most patriotic MP in the history of Ghana's Parliament. Hope to see more of him. Keep up, Honourable. And Majid, no time sells. Sell Ghana and give us our portion so that we can find a place to go. We are tired with both NDC and MPP. And Janet Bani says, what image is the first Deputy Speaker talking about? Don't you know that parliamentarians in this country don't already have good image? If you're not aware that I'm telling you today, how can we stop corruption when some of you are seriously magnifying it in your chamber?
And then Adora says, so even the supposed honorable members are not honorable after all. How can you engage in this intellectual dishonesty? Kakre Misa says another type of corruption, shame. Jerry says in this case, no question of immunity has been invoked by them, that their private businesses have impeded them from attending at from to when they are requested to go to court. They say their constituents' rights for representation in Parliament has been impeded. Double standards by politicians. And
Adam Anu says it's just a joke, and Kujo Osman is thinking that they are wasting our little resources. Now, still in Parliament, police have arrested a 35-year-old man after he attempted committing suicide in the parliamentary chamber. Now, the man, identified as Kojo Mensah, sat at the public gallery with a rope, and as sitting adjourned, he yelled that he wanted to jump off the gallery to the main floor, but was restrained by security officers present there. Now, we've also got a lot of interactions about that on our Facebook page, Joy News on TV. And this one is from Isaac Lamte, who says, thank God you arrested him and no one is going anywhere. Chai, we're going to experience this hardship together. This one is from Efa, who says, the type of things the NDC pray for, expect them to start firing shots. Marcus Bryson Tiller says, just sipping Gary and reading comments. I love all the comments.
Al Rahman says he's not getting his portion of the national cake, so he went there to cut his, and to his disappointment there was no cake over. He didn't know the national cake was for forces who we call politicians. And Nisenya says God sent him to come and die and wipe away the sins of the parliamentarians. Don Splangler says, Mansa, come and join me. Let's take so Gary and be happy forever. Leave the politician.
And NASA says, arrest him. No one is going anywhere. We are all going to enjoy this hardship together. Next time you will look sharp. Nana Kwesi says, this guy thought once he gets to that house of privileges, he'll automatically be given free car loan, free year rent allowance, sitting allowance, per diem, esgratia, and of course, will be called honorable henceforth. He was disappointed and also decided to pretend to commit suicide. But before we move on, another conversation on social media about the man who tried to commit suicide is that people are asking, why should you arrest him? Yeah, we understand he might have broken some rules, but maybe he actually needs help. You know, after arresting him, what are you going to do? You're going to prosecute him and do what? Okay, cool. But the underlying thing is that this man, there's probably a problem. You know, there's something going on. Yeah, he may be mental and he needs some help. So, and
his place is not the cell or the prison.
Yes, his place is in a hospital to get help, and hopefully he'll get help. We don't know. We'll see as that story continues to develop. But 4 boys brutalized by the military in Sinyani for allegedly stealing a laptop from the barracks are yet to get justice 1 year on. Before we take your comments, take a look at this animation.
They knocked our door at 3 a.m. Then they pulled us out of our rooms and marched us to the barracks. They started beating us, kicking us, lashing us with fan belt. We cried and begged, but they did not listen. They forced us to lie face down and kicked our heads.
Oh, I be human being, 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 oh, oh.
Joy News checks show that a report has been sent from Sunyani to the head office of SHRAJ for finalization. It is, however, unclear when SHRAJ will release the report, as authorities are unsure when the report will be concluded.
See what you have to say about that. Jojo Kwabena brought us that report, but Nathan is asking what is happening. Can we have justice for these boys? Since it is alleged, let's hear from them. Notwithstanding, why should they make such a mistake in the first place? God have mercy on them for 1 year. Enough is enough. Let justice prevail. Abdul says, oh no, what sort of country are we living in?
What a Sinting says, Ghanaians, everybody's judging without hearing the other side. I'm so sad. And Samuel Ahiambo says, this is what we call Ghana military. No, they only go to funeral and do their jokes, take people's wives, slap them and beat innocent people. Right? That's untrue and unfair. Kwesi Boateng says these are some of the reasons why most Ghanaians are losing confidence in our institutions, more especially the security agencies. It's unfortunate. By Jeremiah says, I believe SHRAJ gave the reason for the delay in releasing the report.
And then this one from David, who says, our law enforcement institutions are the most outlaw on the country. They drive around in they drive around in town without number plates simply because they think they are the law. And Neiman says, Ghana bleeds. Hashtag NSMQ on Joy. Let's check out some of the jama from the schools that arrived today. NSMQ on Joe will be bringing you everything national science and maths quiz on all our social media pages, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, where Joy News on TV. Also, check out my Joy Online for all exciting things about NSMQ on Joy. And I am Apisa CBD, and that is Joy News Interactive.
All right, thank you very much.